Who are you and what is this installation about?
Hi, it's nice to see you from the other side. My name is Coco Rico, and I'm from the future. And this is my portal of queer curiosities. I actually travel through this little thing that I call the electronic vortex, and I fly through the tissues of time and space to come to Earth to teach you about multi-species consciousness. This room is actually a collection of artifacts collected throughout my travels in space and time, and that shows the different types of things that I believe are either curious or important to the liberation of the future society of multi-species anarchy.
And why don't you give me a quick tour? Tell me what is important here.
Absolutely. You can actually watch a little bit of this video right now. Welcome to Cooking with Coco Rico. Today we explore the dark side of cacao with my own rendition of Death by Chocolate. Chocolate has a very rich history and taste.
The audio isn't too strong. Why don't you tell me what you're saying?
So what I'm teaching, actually, this is a pedagogical moment for Coco Rico and the terrenal species. She's actually teaching you how to catch and eat a rich person. Because the thing is, Coco Rico's been traveling back in space and time in order to convince people that democratic electoral politics are actually really, really limited in imaginaries. And so in the future, we've actually co-evolved with so many different species from all over the galaxy and even from the nano species here on Earth, those in the mud, etc., that we've actually been able to evolve our consciousness to the point where we can all coexist for what is anarchy if not a dream of co-evolution. And so I come back to try to help people get there faster, because in the late 21st century there is a period of decimation. In this so-called year 2012, things change, the earth gets angry. She is battered over the type of injustice that exists on the earth.
The Aztecs said 2012 would be the end of the world.
Well, it's the end of the world and the beginning of the universe. And that's what I'm here to tell you, that we will prevail, because we get infected by the Kachi-Barawaya virus. That's right, the Kachi-Harawaya virus, which teaches us from an intercellular level how to become with the universe. Rather than thinking of ourselves as exceptional beings, we begin to fuse the rest of the universe into our genetic code. And that's where I come from, and I'm bringing that excitement here today, because I believe we can get there even faster.
And what are these images about that we have on the table and whatever?
Well, these are just images of the performances that I have come to help spread these messages. This is Coco Rico's coconut milk, which is actually produced from special glands in my body. On the bottom, you'll actually see a Coco Rico dough made of chocolate and human flesh, because we hunted down the rich and we ate them. On the right, you'll see some tools used by prehistoric so-called civilizations to avoid the taste of poverty. That's actually over here.
Oh.
People used to actually put nails into their nose instead of trying to think about redistribution of wealth. How crazy is that? To the right, we see bugs from my spaceship, which are actually stuck in cryogenic sleep. This is a model of the last wealthiest person on Earth and how we picked him dry.
This skull?
Yes.
Oh, who is the skull?
That was the wealthiest man of the world, who one day was eaten as well. He is now part of our collection to teach people that really we should redistribute wealth before we have to come to the violence of cannibalism of the world.
And is there any meaning to these stars on the mirror?
Oh, those aren't stars. Those are bed bugs from the future.
What?
Bed bugs.
Bed bugs?
Yes.
And where's the dog that smells them out?
You know, the dog is actually our spiritual leader of the future. I'm going to introduce you to Rinpoche Luke, who is actually the one who gave me all of my teachings and enlightenment.
The dog.
He is Guru Rinpoche Luke. He's from the future, and he
looks like a poodle.
Yes, he does. His name is Luke Kahlo. He was once a poodle before he became a spiritual leader of the future after he time traveled last year. He went through a very great transition.
Oh.
And then this bill was actually to remind the strugglers that occupy Wall Street and all over the world that in the future money is obsolete. So we will prevail. We will prevail.
And is there a website where we can learn more about the future and contact you perhaps and converse with you?
Yes, actually, I have had one of my friends here on Earth make a website for me. Such a strange technology, these obsolete things like internet.
So noisy, the old noise here is so noisy.
www.votecocorico.com. That's right, www.votecocorico.com.
Spell it out. www.
I'm going to actually show it to you so you
I know,
can
but
zoom
spell it
in.
out to www.
Coco, COCORICO.com.
Wow. And you can be found there.
Yes, I
You
can.
won't be on Earth for long, though, will
Well,
you?
you know, I do travel back and forth, but I can make an exception if you try to make an arrangement with me. And because
Do you ever run into Rocky up at Transylvania?
No, I've never seen him.
Oh. You must go to Chelsea Cinema on 23rd Street and catch up with us earthly interpretations of things.
I'll have to think about those terraforms.
Well,
Please, by all means, take some of this and remember that in the future, money is obsolete. The revolution is possible and it can be faster. Multi-species anarchy is what I'm promoting today.
Well, thank you so much, and I will certainly put this on YouTube at your desire and your command, I assume.
I agree.